Hey guys, Stella here, and welcome back to some more Trails of Cold Steel 4, where hopefully I won't get an A next time I do something. I was doing really good at getting an S after the first time I got an A in this game, which I think honestly was when we went to go save Reen. So yeah, these were the levels we had when we finished, right? And everyone was like 111? Reen's 112 and everyone else is 111. I ended up popping on the experience quartz onto Reen because I figured, why not? Get our most powerful character? Higher level. Why not? And I never actually did go and get the Lone Blades back. Which now that I'm thinking about it before, why did I put it onto Yuna? If I was going to use Yuna's Quick Start, why did I give her the Lone Blade? Because she's the one who needs her CP to give everyone else another chance to battle. So that was just stupid of me. Also, I lucked out. Every single time I went and attacked them, it wouldn't give me the same thing. I lucked out. It was our turn first. Everyone. And then I kept getting attacked. I wanted to do it similar to how I did before with Unscathed. It wouldn't let me. But then I got it to where I froze the one person who was going to do that and hit us. And the other one was stoned. Altina killed him. And I just barely managed to beat Michael by having to use Altina's order. So that way we could beat him without actually getting hit. And I had to use every single person's S-Break. That sucks so much, and I've been talking for 3 minutes. Are you kidding me? Oh no. I've been talking for around at least a minute. 1 day has passed since the branch campus liberation. It feels like a day has gone by since I started talking. In the end, the Imperial Defense Force rushed to Leaves, but was unable to capture the Macabre nor those in the retreating Derflinger or Bobcat 2. They abandoned the chase thanks to some cunning tricks pulled by Makarov, Mary, and the rest of the main campus students. Sometime later. But yeah, case in point, we got unscathed, and that's all that matters. I wanted to do it the same way before, but we couldn't. We got extremely lucky. Don't know how.
Everyone, allow me to extend my thanks once again. Me too, you really saved us back there. Though I'll admit, it was a little fun helping the professor out. But really, I never heard anyone say that before.
For crying out loud, I guess if anyone ever could, it'd be Teotot for sure. Big weight off my shoulders getting you back though, I'm sure the kiddos feel the same.
Definitely, we all do. Especially since Major Michael and Professor Schmidt both ended up helping us in the end. The main campus students coming to their senses is a pretty big win for us too. Prince Cedric's in for a real shock, I bet. Indeed he is. One reaps what one sows after all. Ada and Fritz were particularly close to him too. I can only hope their decision helps to open his eyes as well. Your Highness.
I'll never stop hoping for that either. Agreed. Well, I'd say we've hit a good point for me to split. Still no news from wow. Scheherazade. But Scheherazade, however you actually say that, but I should probably get in contact with Estelle and the others.
Okay, they're still on the east side of the Empire, right?
I'm not going back to Crossbow just yet, but we should get in touch with Lloyd and them too. How about you, Teotot? I bet you're itching to head back home.
Yeah, it sounds like Yonah's been having some trouble without me. Plus, I'd like to see Kia and Lloyd and Ellie too.
Josette's already set off somewhere else with the Bobcat, hasn't she?
Yeah, it looks like the family has some business to take care of elsewhere. Why don't we just head to Crossbell and drop them off from the Macabre then? I mean, wherever Estelle and them are is probably on the way, right?
That's a good point. What do you think, guys? Well, as it happens, yesterday's events have caused another increase in surveillance. It's particularly risky over the eastern regions. I'll try to hash out a workable route, but no promises.
Not bad, huh?
Well, we did stir up a shitstorm and a half over there. His Royal Highness must be raising the security around him, because I guess that means he ain't taking his shit so well. Well, I just added a word. Well, we won't ask you to do the impossible. You can wait right here, Tot.
Of course, I can help out around the ship in the meantime.
I guess that goes for me, too, but aren't things gonna get a little cramped in here?
Oh yeah, this isn't exactly the biggest ship around. I'm sorry, Your Highness, I didn't mean for my presence to be such a bother. Oh, come now, Elise. What are you saying?
You don't have to worry yourself about that.
No one's going anywhere, not while all of us are wanted down on the surface. We're getting to the point where we need to think about our next course of action now. We got everybody back. That takes care of our original goal. I assume we'll need to find a safe place to split up from. Unfortunately, the Imperial Defense Force seems to have a strong presence in Legram right now. They do, huh? Huh. The nerve of those scumbags sullying my lord's hometown with their presence, sickening the lot of them.
Berea Hud's no good either. It's essentially the Imperial Defense Force territory at this point.
Same story over in Ruhr. You think they're prioritizing the east, maybe? Yeah, it sounds like they're shifting their divisions in place before the fighting with Calvin begins.
They're developing a forward operating base over east as well, for logistical purposes.
In that case, this could be just the opportunity we've been waiting for. Huh? What do you mean, Muse? I sincerely apologize for the interruption, everyone. I've just received a transmission for Muse, well, for all of you actually.
Oh, come on.
Honestly, Muse, your timing is impeccable.
Guess we should have seen it coming.
Pure coincidence, I assure you. It's nothing to be afraid of, really, though I do think you may be surprised. I think it should settle everything we were just discussing in a single swoop. Really now? You mean about meeting up with this stone friend and everyone else? What are you planning? Something shady, obviously.
It's fine, I think I know where this is going. Rosine, can you patch us through?
Absolutely, I'll put them up on the monitor right away.
Ah, good. You've already gathered.
Hey, she's actually speaking.
Schwarzer, Class 7. I see you've kept busy this past week.
That we have?
Herschel, Russell, Lady Elise. A pleasure to see you again. Your Highness, and Lady Angelica. I'm glad to see you both unharmed.
Thank you, Principal Egwin. It's nice to see you too. The pleasure is all mine, though I kinda caused a bunch of trouble along the way. I'm glad to see you safe as well, General Egwin. Muse has apprised me of the situation.
Your concern honors me, Your Highness. I'm certain Lady Mildine has covered everything quite thoroughly, but there's something I'd like to speak with you about, nonetheless. We will be holding a special meeting of sorts later this afternoon. I do hope you can join us.
But of course we'll join, why not? What type of special meeting?
That is correct. I would like all of you to attend, both Class 7s, as well as the Liberal and Crossbell teams.
Oh, really?
I expect you'll find it a reunion to end all reunions.
What did you say? Hold on a sec, Principal. You can't just spring this on us all of a sudden.
A reunion to end all reunions. So you mean everyone we were just talking about, are they? I'll just leave that here up to your imagination. Though some of the encounters awaiting you may be beyond that, even that. Would you mind giving us a hint, maybe? She is being intentionally vague as always.
It's fine, you can just leave her be. We'll find out ourselves soon enough. The whole picture behind this Operation Meal Mirage, that is.
You mean Muse's countermeasure against Operation Jormungand?
Enacting it would result in casualties unimaginable, but it may be the only choice we have. Must be one hell of a plan to draw folks in from all over. Which begs the question, where's the venue?
There's only one place I can think of.
You may give your response to Lady Mildine. For now, I'll assume you're all coming and prepare accordingly. Farewell for now.
So then what shall we do? There's no guarantee we won't run into some degree of danger given the nature of the location. We can always pretend this conversation never occurred should its prospects leave something to be desired. Let Principal Grin know we'd be honored to accept. But to do that, we first have to know where it is we're heading. Of course, of course. Here it is, a neutral airspace above the borders of Erebonia, Calvin, and Liberl. The flagship of the Viceland Army of the Pantagruel will be arriving there this afternoon.
So we gotta finish things before the afternoon? I mean, I'm for it.
It's only 8 a.m., still plenty of time before the meeting this afternoon. You've gotten some new requests in. It might be a good idea to make the rounds. They might affect our future plans depending on how things go. Instructor.
Yeah?
Oh, it's you guys. We still got time left. That means you'll be going around checking things out, right? The two of us will be going along with you this time in that case. Well, I was thinking about it, sure, but things seem pretty stable for the time being. I don't think you need to worry about anything happening to...
You heard what Altina said before. This isn't up for debate. Besides, this will be the last time, so play nice and let us escort you, okay, Instructor?
Fine. There's no telling what might be waiting for us when we head out later today. Hopefully it can help out put an end to this chaotic mess we've found ourselves in. Let's make sure we take care of things down on the surface. We don't want to regret not doing so later on.
Got it.
You can count on us.
Okay, I will say that after I ended the last episode off, when I was re-getting an S, it still sucks, but I did in fact go back to looking it up again. There's one more part of Chapter 2 that we have left, and then there's 2 parts of Chapter 3, and then that's over. I think there's something after that, which might be the epilogue. Who knows? So yeah, sadly this game is coming to an end soon. And I don't like that at all. Alright. Situation in Village Milsante, Raquel Alster in the Rest Lodge has changed. Received bonding points, main campus, main Altina campus stuff, Eunice stuff. Not bad. There are, however, main things that we have to do here before potentially being able to actually leave. But that won't stop me from doing my lover's interests. And you know what? Elise! You're first. Elise?
Hey Elise, didn't take you much at all to get up to speed, did it? Well, Toei taught me everything I needed to know, along with Her Highness and Rosine. I did also help out with the Courageous a couple years ago, even if it was only a little. You did? That's news to me. I'd been practicing with Her Highness. I could surprise you. There were only a few orbital computers available at St. Destroyer, but I did have a chance to learn how to use them. You managed all that while still acting as head of student council. I'm impressed. I thought I knew all there was to know about you, but evidently that wasn't the case. Not anymore, it isn't. Hopefully this won't be the last time I surprise you either.
What, are you pronouncing your love to him right here, right now? That would definitely surprise him. I can't believe he's never gotten a hint.
Huh, what do you mean by that? That's for me to know and for you to find out. Though thinking back on it, I suppose it isn't really that much of a secret. Altian did make a point of telling me after all.
Telling her what? I've got to figure out how to get her to spill the... Are you sure you want her to spill the beans?
At least, do you mind just telling me what you're getting at here? Sorry to spoil things, but I think I've had enough chilling surprises lately. You're talking about what happened with Altina, right? I heard about it from her. I think that she's reflecting on her behavior, so try not to stay angry with her for too long, okay?
I'll try, of course, but what's going on?
Actually, Altina told me about the situation in Ymir. We discovered that they'd come to an agreement with the Imperial government to have themselves blockaded off.
I see. So in exchange for Ymir's safety, no one inside can leave. Of course, that means we can't go back either.
Right, remember, Chancellor Osborne is an old friend of our father's. He aims to keep out your movements in check, of course, but imagine this must also be coming from a place of kindness. Still, you'd think we'd have received a letter or even a call.
Yeah, something must be blocking any outward communications. You and Altina had given up on it.
Perhaps, but no communication blockade is without its flaws. Done properly, we should be able to find a blind spot between interference waves. Cheetah and Tia were talking about it earlier. Given the state of the spirit fades in terrain, we may be able to find a gap to exploit. I'll try to get permission from guys to look into it.
Well, you definitely have a better handle on this stuff than I do at any rate. But enough on that for now. I don't see any reason not to pitch in. We just need to isolate the location right. You just tell me what to do.
You got it. Thanks for the help, Green.
Elise and Rosine began their search for a gap in the interference waves with Rosine and the others' assistance. They then traveled via Valimar to the site their calculations had narrowed down.
This is the east side of the Osgiliath Basin. According to the map, Ymir is somewhere beyond those mountains. You should be able to send a communication through a gap in the jamming. The weather's looking good too. This could be our best chance. I'll set up the equipment. It's military issue, so it should have a decent output.
Baron Taylor's voice. I wish but never expected to hear from my wayward children.
Mom, Dad, I'm so glad you're both alright. I was just about to say the same thing, Vane. I wish I could see your faces in person.
Yeah, same here. Although in a way, maybe it's for the best you can't see me right now.
Oh, Vane. Vane.
We heard a little about what happened. It sounds like you've been through a lot. The important thing is that you're free now. You even have Elise by your side. No need to get downhearted about anything else.
Yes, so long as you're together, you'll work something out. Make the most of this time, do some catching up.
There's no need to worry about us. Ymir's fine. Gileath is a man of his word. Come to think of it, now would be a good time to tell Elise about what happened 14 years ago.
Are you sure?
Yeah, you have a right to know. I didn't think it would work out so smoothly. I can't thank you enough, Elise.
It wasn't anything special. Besides, I wanted to talk to Mom and Dad too. I'm glad I could help though. And I'm grateful to have had a chance to learn why you came into our lives.
Well, that's good, I guess. There's a lot I couldn't bring myself to tell you before. You've heard about why my hair and eyes changed, right?
Yes, you became the sacrifice that cast this curse over the Empire. Emma told me that much already.
She did, huh? When did she find the time to do that? We literally just saved you. Sorry to make you worry, I didn't mean to.
Don't trouble yourself too much over it, I'm quite used to it. It's like Mom said, just being here with you is enough. If you ever feel worried or if you're suffering and want to give up, just let me know. I may not be able to fix your problems, but you can come to me anytime. What else is family for? Elise. Thank you. I'm so glad to have you as my sister. A lot of people have touched my life since Dad adopted me 14 years ago. One of the most fortunate things that's ever happened to me is becoming your brother. He really isn't making this easy. Princess Elfin has been trying to push us together for so long, even setting aside her own feel.
Boy, wouldn't you like to know? Setting aside her own feelings, huh? She declared her love for Rean straight to his face before we even rescued you. I wouldn't say she completely put her feelings aside.
Even Mom's starting to get in on it. Alright, kids. You take good care of yourselves. Oh, and Elise, I have a little advice for you. A Schwarzer woman must have courage. Better take a risk than regret missing your chance later.
Yeah, they know that Elise is literally in love with Rean.
What Rean is going through right now is scarier than anything I can imagine.
But not being with him, you know, in the long run would be even scarier, right?
And then there's Elfin, and Elisa, and all the others. Even Muse, Yuna, and Altina, too.
Yeah, you got a lot of rivals to go after Rean with.
They're all trying to face their feelings in these dark times. If they can do it, so can I. If I could just find the courage.
Elise.
Oh, huh. I'm fine, absolutely fine. Come on, Rean, we better get back to the ship. I guess you're right, let's get going.
Really, Elise? You're like Toa and you still couldn't tell him? Come on, even your mother was giving you special props and tips on how to give it to Rean straight. Because, I mean, if you tell him straight up, then obviously he can't ignore that. Oh boy. Yeah. Take a shower while we're here. I don't know why I decided to do that, though, because once we go to Erdin Village, we can literally go into the hot springs with Elise. That should be a bonding event. Alright, since we're still out here, we'll do Emma, Muse, and then Yuna, the one who basically started out pretty much hating and contradicting herself with Rean. But Emma, you're not wearing your glasses anymore. I thought you said that you would only you would wear your glasses for everyone, but you wouldn't. You would take them off only for me.
Emma, are you okay there? Rean, something on your mind. What's that book she's reading? Well, I do have a proposal, a request rather, that I'd like to make of you. Would you happen to have any spare time? I'm not sure what Emma's planning, but she does look a lot more serious than usual. Sure, I don't know how useful I'll be, but I'd be happy to help. Great, thank you so much. Would you mind coming down to the service with me? There's somewhere I'd like to go. I don't mind at all, but where exactly are we headed? Don't worry, it's nowhere you haven't been.
Erdin Village? In Rose's Manor?
Roselia's atelier. This is where you grew up, huh, Emma? I guess Rose isn't here right now. No, she left a while back. She said she had some business to attend to. I got her permission to use it, though, so that shouldn't be a problem. Oh, that's good. Something seems weird here. I asked you to come here for one reason. The curse that's afflicting you, the thing that keeps you bound to the Great Twilight. I want to release you from it. What? You can do that. I think so, if everything goes well. I found something in this spell book. It's mere tales. I can't know for sure, but in theory it should work. I won't lie, it's going to be dangerous, but I believe it's a risk worth taking. I see. Every time.
If you think it's worth the risk, then I'm willing to give it a try. At least Toa and the princess are safe now, so it's not as much of an issue if I get put out of commission for a while. Alright, if you're sure. Take a seat and I'll set it all up. This spell will allow me to project my astral body and enter your mind directly. The physical cause of the Great Twilight is in your heart. There's no doubt about that. Wait, am I actually gonna have to do a battle with Emma? Oh god. But based on the information we have, I'd say it's also linked to your soul. It sure feels that way. I'm going to try to find the root cause of the curse and separate it from you. Once that's done, your power shouldn't get so out of control anymore. That sounds great and all, but what about you? If I get hurt, that's one thing, but I don't want anything bad to happen to you. There's no need to worry, I've done this before. You're the one who will be facing the most danger from this procedure. That's fine by me, I'm ready when you are. Okay, and now we bring our foreheads together. Can I get you to crouch down a little? Like this. Now close your eyes. Mare Spiritus. Okay, Rean, stay calm, take a deep breath and look into my eyes. Oh. Ooh. What the? Is this my mind? Pretty neat, right? I'm projecting the image back to you. Don't worry, it won't peek at any of your private memories. Well, thank you, but that's not what I'm worried about. Are you going to dive deeper from here? Yes, that's the plan. I'm going to make my way through the layers of your consciousness until I reach the depths of your soul. That's where I'll find the curse. What was that? No, it's too soon. It's got to be my powers. Emma, get out of there. If you get caught now, it's all over. Is Emma wearing clothes or isn't she? I can't tell right now. I think this is her astral projected body, which means she isn't. Don't worry, I knew this might happen. What? Is she? Sorry, Rean, I lied to you before. This spell, the danger it presents to you, is practically negligible. On the other hand, there's a chance my astral form could be completely destroyed, in which case I will never come back. The way I used to be. The history of the Hexen clan is a story of sacrifice after sacrifice. My mother was no different. Even Vita is carrying on the tradition in her own way. And now it's my turn. Emma, stop! You didn't tell me any of this. This isn't what I wanted. And she doesn't care. Her love for you is enough to push her forward. My name is Emma Milstein. I am the daughter of Isola, disciple of the Crimson Witch Roselia. I will live up to my family name and protect those dear to me no matter what the cost. No, stop this right now! What the? Rean, how did you? Rean, don't. You have no idea of the demons that could. Shut up, you're in no position to lecture me. Damn curse, get away from her. Huh. He's actually pulling her out of it by his own will. Dang. What just happened? That shouldn't have been possible. So, same thing with Sarah, huh? They both tried to sacrifice themselves for Rean, and that isn't what he wants. Emma. I'm disappointed. I thought you knew better than this. Do you have any idea how stupid that was? Rean, I had a feeling something wasn't right from the very beginning. If a spell like that really existed, Selena Roselli would have known right. They'd have helped with it. Even with Vita would have pitched in. This is Mia Tales' book. It's no ordinary spell book, is it? Let me guess, it's full of dark magic so dangerous that it's forbidden by your clan. That's why you didn't say anything to Selena, and that's why you made some excuse to get Roselli out of here. Huh, I can't believe you pulled one over on me like this. Vita's really going to let me have it.
How did you?
Come on, how long have we known each other? I can tell when you're hiding something. I just had no idea you'd resort to such desperate measures. Emma, why did you even?
How can you even ask me that?
Huh. Is it time?
Because you're important to me, Rean. You're more dear to me than anyone else I know. Isn't that reason enough to want to protect you?
Everything that's happened has been my fault. If I was stronger, you wouldn't have been cursed and Milliam would still be alive today. It was my duty to put an end to all this destruction, and I failed. Because of that, you and Eustace suffered so much pain. I was so scared I thought I was going to lose you, and that this was really the end. Yet I know you. If there's a chance for you to sacrifice yourself, you're going to take it. You might try to act cool, so we won't worry, but I can see through it. And it's got nothing to do with being a witch, at least, we all know what you're thinking. You're just as bad as Crow, no, you're even worse. Did you really think that I'd just stand idly by and let you throw your life away?
Emma,
Excuse me, I need some air. Emma, there you are. Emma, where are you going? What's the matter with you? Alright, Rean, what happened between you two? Judging by that forbidden grimoire, I'm guessing it's nothing good.
So it's like this.
I thought Emma was looking more than a little gloomy. Attempting a spell like this is rather extreme, though.
So it really was more dangerous than she let on.
Yes, diving into another's consciousness is not something anyone should attempt lightly. That's even more true for a cursed soul like yours. Worst case scenario, it could have left her a soulless husk.
This is all my fault. I should have paid more attention. I should have said something.
Indeed, and it's true.
Hey, can't I get a little sympathy here?
Silence, fool. Think about what you've done. In a way, though, hearing about this is something of a relief.
Huh.
Emma's always been such a good, obedient child. This is the first time I can remember her caring about something enough to break the rules. Although that might just be because her mother always let her have her way when she was little.
Oh my.
It's a little galling that you were the one who inspired her to be more honest about her feelings. Though it only makes sense given how close you two have become. Rean, I know you must be upset, but try to be gentle with Emma. Consider her feelings. That's what a gentleman does.
Rose, you're starting to show your age.
Well, excuse me for still believing in good old-fashioned manners.
Not sure how I'm going to process all of that. I wonder if Emma teleported back to the ship on her own. Oh. So what's with the hat and glasses? Going back to your old look, I see.
I mean, I have to apologize too. I don't know what came over me. At the time I was blind to it, but now it's clear to me that I stepped far out of line. I can imagine how devastated it would be if anything were to happen to me, and yet...
Kiss her. Come on. Is he gonna is he gonna do it? That'd be interesting.
Oh.
No, there. No need to hide behind these glasses anymore, right? I think you can see just as clearly without them. That's not to say I don't find the bespectacled look really cute on you too.
Cute?
Emma, you truly go above and beyond to support me. You always have. You can lose sight of everything else because of it, but that just shows how much you care. I couldn't be more grateful to have you.
Oh.
If possible, though, could you keep me in the know from now on? If I try to put on a brave face, but you've seen through that, it's true that I don't have much hope left for what's to become of me. But I don't want to die. I want to continue on and not alone. I want to have my friends beside me, especially Emma.
Rean,
Rean, how many timing are you now? You, I think 2 timing pretty much 5 girls right now? Oh boy.
Rean. I'm sorry for everything. Thank you.
Guess I was expecting too much after what happened with Laura, right? I was expecting another one to kiss him. I mean, we still have 2 more. That could happen. The tension between them dissolved as if a storm had finally passed. They returned to the ship, their hearts feeling much lighter. The bond with Emma strengthened. She had a special moment with Emma. Emma's alternate colored hat. 2 more. One of them is really, yeah. Dang it. But yeah, one of them is literally just teases Rean so much that I honestly have no clue how this one's gonna turn out. Oh wait. Well, I didn't see this coming. Celine can play Vantage Masters? Well, I mean, she has a human form. But Celine actually playing a game? I didn't, what?
Irene, from now on, I won't try anything without talking to you first, just like you asked.
Thank you, I really do appreciate it.
It's a miracle you both made it out unscathed. I'll be expecting some top quality milk as an apology for making me worry.
A small price to pay, really.
I'll even throw in some fish too. This ship has gotten so noisy with all these humans running around.
I'd like to think of it as more lively, but I do have to admit it is getting a little cramped around here.
Finding a place to relax with all these people on board is going to be tough. Anyway, we'll all have to figure out where we stand after the meeting. So I might as well see my complaints till then. Another note, Rose keeps pushing me to start playing Vantage Masters. But I guess if you're desperate for someone to play against, I could give it a try against you.
Thanks, Celine, that's very kind of you. So is she gonna play in a human form or a cat form? I honestly would really like to know how she would play in a cat form, but yeah.
If you want.
Oh, come on, you know you want to play with Rean. Hey, we're both the witch.
I guess I could teach you a thing or two.
Wait, you're playing in your cat form? How is this gonna work? No, seriously, how exactly is this gonna work? Also, the wall medic... send medic back. Okay. Send out Blix. Skill. You know, she's gonna kill Blix. I just thought of that. She's gonna kill Blix. Yep. A skill to seal me for 3 turns! Oh, Jesus Christ! Store 2 HP. She just steal me for 5 turns! skill. Come on. Oh, thank you. You gave me exactly the one I needed. Skill. Two turns until my seal is gone. Wait. And remove seal. Woo! No, no, no. Don't move. Attack. I didn't realize that healing actually also removes seal. Luckily, I looked at it one more time just to check. And with that, I've beaten Celine. For a moment, I thought I was screwed until, you know, I realized that I healed Blix to give more HP than she could have dealt in one turn with her skill, which then made it where I could win.
You must have cheated!
No, 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 no. You were the one who cheated with the whole sealing me for 5 turns deal. You got what you deserved, Celine. A butt whooping. But yeah, no, that sealing me was not fun. But I still managed to win. Thankfully, because I had heal and I actually got a second one. Check. Oh, all of these I technically don't even need to do. If I say screw it and I don't want to get a nest, I can just do it. Lord Quinn, I was planning to meet up with my family, but there's no sign of them anywhere. I'm starting to worry. If you can spare the time to look for them, I'd be happy to tell you more at the White Footpath Tavern and Inn in Park. The hotspot. Something is wrong with the Erden Village hot spring. I'd be glad for some assistance putting it right. It will be easier to explain in person. Meet me at the spring and I'll apprise you of the situation. Avon Hill monster. We're getting reports that a particularly dangerous monster has appeared in Avon Hills. Please find and slay this creature. Okay. So now I've been apprised of the situation, so now I can go down, right? Yes? Yes, I can. Wait, Ash also wants to battle me in... Okay. Sure. I just beat Celine, but I can beat you down too. You're really starting to shape up. I'm looking forward to seeing what you do with yourself in the future. You're still too much of a hothead, though. If you wanted to be a priest, you'd have to mellow out to at least Target's level. Yeah, that's a big if. As your teacher, I have an interest in your future too, Ash. My future? Take a look at your own damn future. Part of your job's supposed to be advising us, and I mean all the branch camp is about our careers, right? So you can't go ditching us halfway through. Ash, you know what you're... Ash, you know what, you're right. We actually came out with some good advice for once. Miracles do happen. Are you done? Anyone else want to take a shot at me? I was hoping to sit quietly and read. Oh yeah, Schwartz, I hear you play Palm Party. When I can, yeah. Want a game or two? Sure, it doesn't look like I'm gonna get any peace and quiet to read anyway. I'll take you on a Palm Party or Vantage Masters, whatever you feel like losing at. Now play Palm Party against Ash. And now play Vantage Masters against Ash. Also, what's this Palm Party you're talking about? I know nothing of that game. Is it a game? I feel like it would. I feel like with that name, it's just torture. It doesn't sound fun at all. Oh. For a second, she was sitting at the table that Crow was sitting at before, where Blade was. I was hoping maybe we could play Blade. Sadly not. Sure, I'm down. Alright, just beat Celine. Let's see what you can do with Swordsman.
Bring it on!
Of course, you go first. Medic, Crystal, and... yeah, sure, why not? Alright. Move my witch up top. Skill. And moving on. Hey, another buff. Alright. Wanna take me on in melee? It'll be a bad mistake. Alright. Ooh, now I'll have 6 damage. Alright. Move over. Skill. +1 attack. That's not really worth it. So yeah, no. I'll keep it just in case I get sealed. Hey, another Blix, I'll take it. Come on, Ash. I thought you were good at this game. Skill. Ash, it's not looking good for you. Oh, hey, another Blix. Neat. Move over. The healer's gone. Why did I put Blix up top? Let's see, 3, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I just barely won this. Just barely. If it wasn't for this heal, I would have lost.
What, for real?
Victory! Sorry, Ash. Better luck next time with all your freaking +1s and 2 damages. Jesus Christ. Alright, Muse. What type of conniving stuff are you gonna try to do with Rean now? Oh, is that the kimono you wore for Tea Ceremony Club? Yes, I received it from Ada when we parted along with the rest of our equipment. Just one look at it is enough to bring me right back to our club days. I've been trying to find an excuse to wear it just one more time before we head back to the Pantagruel. Maybe I can help out here. Hell yeah. Hey Muse, what do you say we have a little open-air tea ceremony somewhere? Open air as in outside, you mean? Oh, I shouldn't. It's tempting to be sure, but there'd be so much to prepare. Ada gave you back all your utensils, didn't she? That takes care of most of it. I can probably help out a bit too. Master Kafai did impart some of his finest tea ceremony wisdom to me after all. It could also make for a nice breather of sorts before we head for the Pantagruel. What do you think? Very well, you've convinced me. It sounds like a wonderful idea. I'll take you up on your kind offer. In that case, you're my thanks instructor. On Yuna and Elisa's advice, he decided to take a break and gather together on the Ulster's outskirts. While not fully letting down their guards, everyone enjoyed some tea and light snacks in the outdoor air. It's a little more bitter than I'm used to, but the snacks are delish. They've got such a refined, subtle sweetness to them. I agree, they provide the perfect offset to the bitterness of the tea. According to the tradition, you eat the sweets first so you can fully appreciate the tea's flavor. Yet you girls just aren't mature enough for that yet. I like it when they talk, you're shoveling them in like you haven't eaten in days. All this is pretty fun. I never been to an Eastern-style tea party like this before. I must say, your skills are really impress me, Muse. Have you done this before? I certainly have. After transferring to the Brant campus, I joined Tea Ceremony Club. You still got plenty more tea and cakes, so help yourselves to seconds. Everyone enjoyed the refreshments and a chance to relax. Eventually, the time came to pack everything up and return to the ship. Well, that was fun. Really took a load off for everyone, don't you think? It's too bad we couldn't get Maya and the others to join us, though. That's true, but we couldn't exactly call them away from their flinger to the safe zone. Aside from that, I'm delighted I was able to wear my kimono again. Thank you for agreeing to this, instructor. You're welcome, but should I take this to mean you have no more lingering regrets? This might be the last time you get to wear such an important keepsake after all. So I was right on the mark. I had a feeling someone had left that kimono to you. Judging by reactions, looks like I was right. Oh yes, I'll give you that. Was that why you went along with the outdoor tea ceremony? Well, I really did want to give you all a chance to let off some steam. But more than that, yeah, I thought it would be a good opportunity to ask you why you've been hiding this from me. Rean reached towards me forward and took something out of Muse's bag. Hey, what are you? This is the custom-made orbital pistol you showed me before. But when you let me handle it, I noticed something that didn't seem right. It's loaded. A bullet of this caliber would be next to useless in a real battle. Looking at it, I'd say it would only be effective within a 30 range or so. Not really suited for assassinations either. Suitable for suicide though, right? There's only one reason I can think of that you'd keep this on you at all times. Huh? Are you expecting me to say I'm saving it for me? To be honest, I don't think you're the type to take the easy way out. Yuna told you this before, and I'll say it again, you're only human. It's only natural you'd be worried about what might be waiting for us on board the Pantagruel. Depending on how that works out, you might find yourself wanting to use this, am I wrong? What other choice do I have? Huh.
I said, what other choice do I have? Mule Mirage is a path already set, its gears already in motion. It was the only solution I could manage to find. A scheme only I could possibly devise.
I even set it up so it could continue without me. This is part of my contingency plan for what if we end up facing the worst possible scenario. If it comes to that, I'm uniquely placed to make the most of it. I can use myself as a pawn to push us forward. I'm the only one who can do this, so what other choice do I have? Music. Alright, I get what you're coming from, but you have to do what you feel is best. Thank you for understanding. Let's be aware, I won't stand by and allow that to happen as your instructor. I'm obliged to protect you from harm, whatever it takes. Huh? It's also my duty as an awakener and as an 8 Leaves practitioner. The Unclouded Eye, my ogre power, the network I built at Thors. I'll use everything I've got to prevent that worst possible scenario. I'll let this whole world go to Gehenna before I allow you to sacrifice yourself. If my own abilities aren't enough, I'll pray to Aidios and trust in my luck too. Hope you're ready for that, all that, and help and more. Instructor Veen. Veen, Music. What are you two doing back here? You're gonna get left behind. Sorry, but we'll be right there. Come on, Music. Okay. If the worst truly does come to pass, there's only so much he'd be able to do. But still, he's such a great many people's lives. Could all those connections come back around again and overturn the board, I wonder? Hope you're ready for all that help and more. I'm a player in this game. I have to concentrate on the bigger picture. When the time comes, I can't afford to cling to some intangible hope. No, I'll complete my mission according to plan. Wait. So are you telling me that there's a possibility I could get... is there an actual true ending to this? There's not an actual true ending, right? Because the main ending is the true ending? Or is there actually a second one? Because that's making it seem like if I don't get an S and actually help out every single person, my good karma won't come around and change the board, and so Muse doesn't have to sacrifice herself. Or would everything still be fine even if I don't choose Muse at the end? Though I am curious to see how things would turn out if I actually did have Reen fall for, you know, Muse. You shared a special moment with Muse. And she is now maxed. Hell yeah. Ooh, Muse's kimono. Alright. Well, one more to go. And surprisingly enough, I think I might actually end the episode. Seeing as how it's literally already been pretty much an hour. Also save the game. Let's see here. Economy, foreign affairs, economy, foreign. Huh. Are you studying again, Yuna? You've been at it for a while now. It's hardly been a day since infiltration. You should take some time to rest. I know, but I've got to ride this high while I still can. The Brand Campus comeback starts with us. I can't just let Ada and Fritz leave me in the dust. If anything, you should be the one taking it easy, instructor, at least until we get to the Pantagruel. Huh, all this forward thinking is usually a good thing. But Ian is liable to run herself into the ground if she keeps this up without a break. Didn't they also mention that I would possibly regret not actually doing these 3 requests? Did they say something similar to that? How about we hang out for a bit, Yuna? I'm thinking about going down to the surface around Milsante. Well, that was sudden. Why Milsante and what's the occasion? I was just thinking of gathering some intel on the effects of us liberating leaves. Rather than bring in a huge group, I think it'd be best to just have you along to represent the team. The 2 of us will be plenty, I'm sure. You can think of it as a date. No objections here. It sounds like a nice change of pace from studying all the time. What are we waiting for? Let's head out. Reen and Yuna went down to Milsante to conduct some light information gathering. They confirmed that despite a few rumors circulating about the leaves, their actions were still mostly under the radar.
After finishing up, Reen suggested they take a look around Lake Gala. A few locals were kind enough to lend them an orbital boat. Oh wow, we're out on the sea now. Well, out on the water. Ah, man. Isn't this what lovers tend to do? You know, go out on a boat? Although it's not the type of boat I was thinking, though.
Well, this waterfall is beautiful. From afar it was pretty, but it's even better up close. There's such a peaceful atmosphere here, it's almost unreal. Yeah, you can see why people count it among the natural wonders of the Empire. I doubt you will have any waterfalls quite like this one in Crossbell. Maybe not, but Lake Elm is way bigger than this place. They both have their charms if you ask me.
I'd have to agree.
Thanks, instructor. You brought me all the way out here to help me get my mind off of other stuff, didn't you?
Perish the thought, we're just here to gather intel. This is no vacation. Once we're done here, we can still need to check out Grenfell and Leaves. But maybe we can scope out the waterfall along the way, you know, in the interest of efficiency.
I'm not going to say no to that. Typical Instructor Reen. But I guess that's one of the things I
like about him?
But wait, hold on, Yuna. Hold on. Did I just... Am I really?
Her heart's pounding.
I mean, I've had admirers of all kinds before. And then there are people I've admired, but Lloyd and the SSS never made me feel the way I do when I'm with Reen. Could I be in love? No. What am I thinking? He's a teacher, I'm his student. We are not going there, Yuna. Snap out of it.
I'll make it go there. Come on. You are in love with him.
Still, I wonder if there's anyone he likes. Come to think of it, is he even single?
Kind of. I mean, at least basically put me up on the market saying that we're going to go back to being just friends. So yeah, I'm kind of single right now. Single and ready to mingle.
If he's going out with anyone, it'd have to be someone from the old Class 7. Or maybe... This could be my best chance to find out.
Oh?
Say Yuna. Yes? Hi. Present. What is it? I was just wondering if you wanted to take the wheel for a while. It seems more like your kind of thing than mine. Oh, you're steering, right. Instructor, there's something I want to ask you. Yuna. Whoa, there. Well, what are you?
I was just thinking, wasn't there a giant, mysterious enemy inside of the water? Because didn't they mention that there was like a really mysterious creature in the water? Yuna was going on about her love, and I got completely sidetracked. But yeah, I was thinking, wasn't there something in here?
Huh?
That's...
I'm gonna try to lose it. Right.
Man, that monster just cucked us. Hardcore.
Well, looks like it hasn't followed us. You don't think that was yeah, probably a cryptid of some kind. It would be unwise to let something like that roam free. What's so funny? Sorry, it's nothing. I don't know why I tried to deny how I feel about him.
There's no telling what the future holds.
Yeah?
I have to face these feelings while I still can.
Hell yeah.
It's
Do it.
different from Crossbell. When he saved me. I've never felt like this before.
We're not gonna get anything right now, are we? That stupid monster. Reen and Yuna returned to the Macabre and told their allies about the cryptid. A bond with Yuna strengthened. You shared a special moment with Yuna. And now she is maxed. So, about that cryptid. Are we actually able to fight it? Like, legitimately? Erin Village. That's where one of our quests is. West Lemare, Brionia.